Good morning, guys. Welcome to Ruth Farms. My name is Luke. Today we're in Louisville, Kentucky at the National Farm Machinery Show. We're here with the Griggses. We have made it to the show. See what all we can see today, see what's new, and have a good day. This is Apache's new high clearance square. Not quite tall enough to stand up under for me, but 1,100 gallon tank. Pretty nice cab here. Got a big ag leader monitor over there. Got a foam holder. I can drive one. Apache, we're ready for a sponsorship. If you've ever wondered what an $83,000 lawnmower looks like, you're looking at it. 144-inch deck, my gosh. Toro Z Master 7500D. They've got these grain auger, if you would call them that, but they've actually have belts. So it's a belt here on the inside of it instead of an auger, flatted auger. And what we were told, they typically last about 3 to 3.5 times longer than a flatted auger. And they said, what do you say, a couple million bushel through it before you ever need to mess with the belt. It's just kind of like a cleated belt. And then it curls up inside the pipe to give it like a curl shape. Pretty neat though. Judging price-wise, they're probably about 2 to 3 times the cost, but they're a lot faster than what we were told. What do y'all think? I think we need one of these little machines for loading chicken litter. That little thing would be the stuff. Short, compact, four-wheel drive. I think that would look good on the farm. Or even this big one. If we ever get the ability to upgrade our sweep and our bin, this is going to be on my radar. Or build a new bin. It's got the paddles in here. From what Matt Griggs says, that'll pretty much clean the floor. Let it run a few times and you don't have to sit there and shovel and run a leaf blower. Well, they got counterweights on there so that the tire will actually do something. It's pretty slick. 525 quad track. That is a beast. We made it to the case booth. It's the new Case IH AF10. Got the big old LSW tires on it. Actually, this one has Goodyear OptiTrack. Huge tires. We got Matt Griggs under the side here, taking a look at the rotor. The size of that chute unloading auger is just massive.
Look, I can get sucked up into it.
Is it a bird? Is it a blade? No. It's a coyote statue. It's actually pretty cool looking. Made out of all kinds of different parts and pieces to represent the Coyote brand of tractors. Coyote brand of tractors is one that has really grown significantly throughout the last several years that we've seen. They've got mowers and tractors and skid steers and side by sides and a lot of your smaller equipment. We're gonna stop by the Kinsey booth, see if they'll let us borrow a planter for this year. I don't see anything small enough that we can actually pull though. I'm not sure the John Deere 4250 is gonna pull this big sucker. Kinsey 5900. So here's your three common types of planter setups. You have your finger pickup, which uses these little fingers that spin around this drum that actually pick up each individual seed. You have your vacuum, which has a suction, which pulls the seed to these little plates. And then you have a brush meter, which works similarly to that, as it picks up the seed and then the actual brush knocks it off as it goes around. Pretty neat little setup there. This is the difference between the Calmer stalk rollers and then just a standard type stalk roller. This is what a normal stalk roller does to the stalk. That's what the Calmer does. Pretty amazing. Shreds it to chips. That's something you definitely don't see every day. Storm chaser mobile.
How's it going?
Been watching you ever since Storm Chaser's best TV show ever made.
Thanks.
I really love y'all's new series of the RL. It's really well produced.
The producer from Storm Chasers is working with me.
Really?
Brian, yeah.
Yeah, y'all doing a fantastic job on that.
Thanks. What's your name?
Matt.
Matt?
Yeah, we're located right there around Jackson, Tennessee, between Memphis and Nashville.
We are sitting in a Massey Ferguson. This is a 6S tractor. This is Kayla from Chronicles of Kayla. This is her tractor. What'll be going to their farm for this year. And I'm gonna tell you, this is a sick looking tractor. Kayla is the hay queen for anybody who doesn't know. This is a slick looking old tractor though.
War on people. The truth is, the world operates on food. That food is grown and raised by dedicated.
And then right behind it is the brand new Massey Ferguson square baler. This is a double square baler. So if you notice, the pickup is really wide. This thing has 2 bale chambers.
Leaders managing they are.
So it actually bales 2 small square bales at one time. You can see it has 2 bale chambers for essentially double the capacity. So this baler can do up to 1,400 bales an hour.
How cool is that?
Double chamber. Each chamber has its own independent, tying mechanism, which are independently operated. So this one ties separately from this one, and it has 2 metering wheels, which is what separates it from other 2 balers in its class. This thing MSRP is like $180,000. Holds up to 20 bundles of straw.
That's fantastic.
Holds up to 20 bundles of string, so you're not going to be running out. I think it said it was a 120-inch pickup, so that's 10-foot pickup. This thing is a beast. We have found ourselves a massive hay tedder. 42 foot. It's a Pottinger 13120. 42 foot working width. My goodness. That is a massive machine there. I don't even see how in the heck the wings hold it. How they keep from breaking off. I guarantee we'd have them broke off in our fields. We're here at the John Deere booth, right equipment, right implement. And Zach Johnson, Millennial Farmers, here behind us. It's pretty cool. So far we've seen him, the Larsons, Brian Brown, his family, the Griggses, obviously. We've seen the Chronicles of Kayla. We've seen those guys. We've seen a bunch of fairly famous YouTubers here. have talked to the dealer, and we have worked out a trade for the 9500 that we just picked up for this S7 800, free of charge. Kidding, of course. It's a big old machine. I like the green paint though, it's pretty. So here is the green version of a double baler, twin pack. I think this came out last year. Same idea as the Massey Ferguson, but on this one you have only have one control basically that controls both bales. So like one bale can be longer or shorter than the other, where the Massey Ferguson is its own independent for each bale, which would be a big deal for running bearings or whatnot. And sitting here watching the screen on the other side of this baler, and I'm really quite amazed at the technology they've came out with. I don't think this baler itself has it, but they have a baler now with built-in what they call weave technology, which is where the tongue itself flexes and moves, so that unlike where we have to weave in and out of the row to get a more evenly packed bale from left to right, the baler actually does it for you. And here we have the biggest little farm exhibit in history. Just kidding, don't know if it's in history, but it is a pretty cool exhibit. Here you got them shelling corn. You've got a cattle farm back there, all your cattle, probably like a feedlot type setup. Then you got your main house and your shop and your grain bins and all of your equipment there. You got hay bales over here. Got an even larger bin set up, and equipment looks like a tractor pull gonna go on. Got your tractor pulling lane there. And down here they're picking cotton, loading up the round bales. Pretty neat little setup. Well, that's going to be it for this video, guys. This was day 1 of 4 days. This was Wednesday. We still have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of the National Farm Machinery Show there in Louisville, Kentucky. If anyone is going, it's a lot of walking, but it is really amazing how much equipment they can fit under one roof. This is just touching the very, very, very tip top of the amount of equipment. There is a bunch of stuff to see. It's really hard to see it in one day if you've never been. But if you haven't ever went, I highly recommend going. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. Y'all have a good one. God bless. We'll see you later.